fast. Go and investigate for yourself. All of you would have lived and died in the ignorance that Ojukwu caused a war. Radio Biafra. All of you would have lived and died in the ignorance that Ojukwu caused a war. That's what they were writing. Britain helped them to write it. Ojukwu was a rebel, a secessionist, because we had no media. That is why they're paying Facebook billions upon billions of US dollars to stop this truth from coming out. Did Ojukwu cause any war? Go on is alive, go and ask him. Did Ojukwu cause any war? Ojukwu went and negotiated restructuring with you in Aburi. You came back, Britain told you not to agree because Britain realized that all the component units of Britain knows that if you go back to regionalism, you have economic growth. The country will do very well. But Britain doesn't want it. That was why they even instigated the Nzogbu, so-called Nzogbu, saying they will bring Awolowo to become the head of state. They knew what was going to happen. They wanted to truncate the economic miracle of Dr. Michael. But what I'm telling you are fast. Go and investigate for yourself. In the East, you had the fastest growing economy in the whole world, over 40% every year. In the West, Awolowo was performing his own miracle as well. Even in the North, Ahmadu Bello and Tafawa Balewa were doing very well. You had all those massive industries in the North. You even had Alamajiris that were employed in the North, meaningfully employed, gainfully employed. They were all doing very well. Britain said, no, for us to control these people, we need to impoverish them. Let us introduce this war. There was a coup by Nzogbu. And after that, there was the massacre of, as usual, massacre of our people in the North. Ojukwu said, I have to secure my land and my people. They said, no, let's go to Aburi to discuss it. Ojukwu went to Aburi and agreed, restructuring. That's something now you're asking for, to tell you how foolish Nigerians are. They're very foolish. That same nonsense you're asking for now was discussed many years ago. Ojukwu sat down in Aburi with Gowon and decided that regionalism was the best way forward, restructuring, going back to who you were, 1963 Constitution, 1963 Constitution. Be on your own and pay tax to the central government, as they have in America, as they have even in Britain. Britain, you have Scotland that is almost independent, Wales, the same thing, everybody is free, but Britain doesn't want the same thing they're enjoying to happen in Nigeria. Why? Ask yourself that question. Anybody telling you about one Nigeria is your enemy. I prove it to you now. Ojukwu negotiated devolution, regionalism. The North will be on their own, the West on their own, even Middle Belt on their, Midwest on their own, and then the East on their own. It's the same one Nigeria. On their way to the airport, before they boarded the aircraft, a call came from Lagos, from the British High Commissioner in Lagos to Gowon, telling Gowon not to agree after having signed the agreement. That same Gowon you're looking at today, God kept me alive so that he can witness the destruction he will bring upon that very zoo called Nigeria. Gowon said no. Do you know all the journalists in Nigeria, none of them have ever gone to Gowon to ask him, why did he say no to Aburi? Aburi was restructuring. None of those agitating for restructuring right now has ever gone to Gowon or gone to Nigeria to say, but Ojukwu negotiated restructuring. What happened? They came back and they said no. Ojukwu said, okay, so you want to continue to kill my people all over the place? No. Because of that, I'll declare Biafra. Today, they have brainwashed all of you with the perverse notion and thinking that somehow Ojukwu is responsible for causing a war, when opposite is the case. If not now, that after many years of hammering on this very topic, it has now sunk into the skull of the people that Gowon was the aggressor, not Ojukwu. That's how Nigeria is, always blaming the victim. And we lost over 5 million people during that very genocidal war. They killed over 5 million Biafrans. They wanted to wipe us away from the face of this very earth. But we survived it, and we are here today. Those they gave birth to, that have come. And this time with their wrath that you
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. Welcome back to my channel. So we are back again to continue where we stopped. I made an upload a couple of hours ago, and I told her that we may come back to go details on that. That is the video that Van 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 made, the Edman. So we are back again. Like I said, this is afternoon slash evening, Biafra land. I don't know your time in your location, but this is a live broadcast because I've seen I think I saw somebody asking a question if this is a live program. Yes, this is live. We are live. It's not recorded. You are watching live. This is live broadcast. So, and we are just 5 minutes 40 seconds to the program, and I have to welcome all of you in the comment section. Please make sure you like the video and subscribe to this channel. And we streaming on our second channel as well. So the reason why you need to subscribe with these two channels is in case of any issue, so that you can find us in the backup. So having said that, I expect you to do just that. I welcome all of you. I think I will quickly scan through the comment section. So I think it's worth doing because I have seen many people in the comments, which is very, very nice to see. Please like the video. It will help the program to get to many others to watch this video. Why? Is because anytime some people gang up and decide to dish out lies, the best thing to stop them is to expose and to analyze what they have said. We don't have the power to summon them for question or like for any further clarity to explain what they said. The only way to engage them is to expose them and to analyze what they have said, so that some of us, our brothers and sisters, that are not able to pick out meanings from what they have dished out, may able to find a way to reason, in the right direction. So please like the video. That's me begging you to like the video and subscribe, and make sure your comments keep coming. Now, the first person that made a comment here is Kinsley. Kinsley Boma, I see you. And Sandra, second him. And Ezekiel Derechuku, I see you. Mark Spencer, I see your comment. And Machi Bosa, I see you. Emi Sami, our brother, is here with us. Chidubemi Emmanuel is here. Chidubemi Emmanuel. I think this is your name. I always there's one brother that is here on my commission that last week during the fundraising, I tried to check Sona Parawa's YouTube, and behold, that our brother was there telling them to like the video. I forgot to keep, in my memory that name. I laughed. I said, these guys. He pretend to be supporter of USB, but on Sona Parawa's program, I saw your comment telling people like the video. I was like, am I dreaming? Is it not? Not you, Chidubem Emmanuel. I don't think you are the one. I can, because I did not take it serious, to be honest with you. I just laugh it out. I hope I pronounced it well. Your comment is visible. Oyenus Chineyenwa. I see your comment. Let me pause this video. It makes me feel like somebody is here with me. Dim Ozemena, I see you, Dim Ozemena and Kinsley. Okay, I think I've seen your comment. Chioma Ibe, where have you been? This is our sister. Where have you been? Chioma Ibe, I know you. I don't see your comment, for past few weeks. I can't remember when last. Frank is here with us, and Steve Chooks, I see you. Namo de Basil, and Ejimofo, I see you. Juliana, I see you. Joseph, I see you. Steve, I see you. Fabio, I see you. Doreen, our own sister, our own lovely sister, is here. I see you. Ike Obioma, I see you. Kenneth Chukwemeka, Victoria Weke, one of us, our own lovely sister as well. that always try her best to join us to contribute. Chris, I see you. Joseph, I see you. Udestan, I see you. I see you this time. Stanley Boy, I see you. Ozo, blessing. Christopher, I see you. So I think this is a. Do you still have other people here? No. This is the last comment so far. So please, I welcome all of you. I welcome all of you, whether you put your comment or not, but make sure you like the video. All of you are very important. So we have 103 people watching, and this is 10 minutes of the program. So I think I need to go straight to the program now without wasting much time. All right, I think it's worth doing. The video that I uploaded in morning, I believe most of you have seen the video. If you have not, please try and watch it later after this live broadcast. We listened to Vam the Eggman dragging Oyame. The conversation between Oyame and Brutoso has nothing to do with sabotage. It is centered on making sure that helping Biafran Liberation Army, the chief commander, okay, to understand the need to come to USB as of that time. So there was kind of drag, push over. People are pushing each other, trying to be relevant, not to be relevant, but trying to do the right thing. That's the word, not relevant. Trying to do the right thing, which is COS and Biafrans was expecting Biafran Liberation Army commanders to understand the needs. So that time was like a campaign between one party to another, and Biafran Liberation Army, they were trying to be their own. They don't want to get involved much, but at long run, they started paying attention to trying to side Nkere. That's not a fact, all right? They have choice, they have the right, but that's what happened. Now, if you have paid attention to the title of this particular video, we titled it "The Egg Breaker and Nkere Planned It All Together." And you may like to know why and how. The Eggman told us that after the redeclaration, in fact, during the convention in Finland, that he was very close. They stayed together in a hotel, him and Nkere. That they planned together. He said it. They talked, they said everything together. In one of his video, he made it known that somehow he's the one that gave him phone number of Success. Success is one of the, I don't want to say catalyst of he's just like one of the powerful instruments of Nkere. And Nkere was doing those things standing on the fact that he is the one that's signatory to the brigade registration. The registration, the document that may help them to acquire the head office, which many of us, was involved in the media war when some people decided to tear PM apart for sharing the building structure. You remember when PM put that structure, that particular structure, the race structure, they just put Biafran flag and published it. This is the head office of Biafran government in exile. People celebrated without questioning PM. Then never do what people decide to poke nose by asking, okay, where is this your address of this location? Where is it? Where is it? They started asking irrelevant questions, but the intention is just to see if that is real or not, because they don't believe PM. We believe PM. Nobody questioned PM, and we know that that is fact. Truly, it was real. Then, group of people there to volunteer their time, their finance, their energy, everything to travel all the way to Maryland, where that building is located. Because PM later gave out the address, knowing for the fact they want to validate. Because PM hates painting his name bad or necessary, especially when you have worked hard to earn it. They keep on checking on what PM posts, if it is true or not, looking for a way to link it to what they have been preaching, that he's a fraud, he's a liar, he's this, he's a criminal, he's a criminal. They tried all they could, they couldn't succeed, because each time they made an attempt, they bounced back. And it is very clear that they failed. Emeka Livingstone and one elderly man, because honestly, elderly people, most of the elderly age people now, Biafrans that are living in America and US, they are they are major problem of the movement. Let me repeat myself. Not all. Two-thirds of elderly Biafrans that reside in US in America, that see themselves in this freedom, they are not doing well. They are not. It's not now, even the time of Master Monicano. When Master Monicano approached the World Igbo Congress, something like that, the people that actually criticize him are elderly people in that World Igbo Congress. They will often come and tell you that they're the veteran. They fought war, they witnessed war. But give them assignment or allow them to lead, or to even to make a decent comment, they couldn't make it. They couldn't make a decent comment. They are still here today, many of them. Even some of them that are just trying to, find a way to participate, to engage themselves with what is going on, they are still here. These elderly people in America, you see those ones 50s, 60s, 70, close to 80, even 80 something. All of them. Not all of them, let me not say all of them, but 2/3 of them. Because you have some reasonable people that are there. But you see those ones that you expect them to know better. They have seen it all. They witness war. Directly or indirectly, they know. Right? They have lived in other countries. They know how things is being done elsewhere. So you expect them to know better. They are the one yapping nonsense, acting abnormal. Why I say that is because one of the so-called matured man who traveled there with the Emeka Livingstone, who also is in the age bracket that we are talking about, went there to put down the Biafran flag. In their mind, they are hurting PM. At their age, they should know the meaning of flag. Can they do that American flag in American land? If they do that, I kind of walk for flag. But they did it, and nothing has happened to them. That's the story for another day. Now, the same thing is what is going on now. That building is the reason why Nkere is running Hetascatter. He's acting, I said it before yesterday. I'm going to repeat it again. He's acting based on the fact that his name is in that registration. What made me to start saying this now is because of the write-up of COS. Her response to Elias, touching those keywords, those things, those vital things that Elias and Nkere is holding on and acting this nonsense they're doing now, using Dabere. All this is centered in one thing: money, money, money. How to reach themselves, how to get their own salary, because they don't want any penny to take away from that $10,000 every month. I don't know that if the $10,000 is for Elias alone or for the entire lobbies. Whether it's for Elias alone or entire lobby, I don't know. So those lobbies, they are working together. It could be for them, but I know how. Elias is cashing out $4,000 to $5,000 every month for this movement, whether good or bad. Fundraising continues, and anybody trying to stop it, Elias will, of course, will work with Nkere, knowing for the fact that this is the source of their salary. They're gonna work. He's a human being, I know. So, am I angry for Elias on that? No, but I'm angry to Nkere on that, because OA issue, maybe not feel. If Elias have his own country, he's just doing his job. But if he want to be a decent human being or trying to prove that is upright, you don't need to eat every food that you see. There's some food that when you look at it, you say, no, this one, let me check if there are people that I am better off, let them eat it. Even though it's all right to eat it too, but you prefer to give it people that you are better off. So, but if you choose to eat it, it's right. So it's up to him. But not everything that you have right on. There are some things that you think that is your right. At the end of the day, you are committing a crime. You may not know, you may know. Sometimes you act, you get yourself involved in criminal activities because of your quest, or because of you are rushing things, or you are so desperate to achieve what you want to achieve without knowing that the process that you are taking, you are committing crime. Elias have made series of posts talking about CUS and everything, talking about USB. During the time of convention, the screenshot is there. Maybe he must have deleted those things because he headed to law court. And they keep on pushing Nkere, right down. Now, let's go to court. It's okay. You may go to court. I cannot tell you that who will win now, because I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a judge. But if you are sensible Biafran, you should know that certain such people, because today is here, tomorrow it will be you. As you are contributing money to him, anytime you question him about money, anytime you talk about money, the man have a way of defending himself. He will call you and question you and ask you some questions that you yourself will be like, am I dreaming? You understand? You may say, yeah, today he's saying that and you're okay with it. I mean, you love it. He's telling you that you don't need to ask about finance. He will ask you this.
Many times have Fulani herdsmen come on social media and be talking about their account, who manage it and who don't. How many times have they come with this accountability of this and this and that? Yeah.
Typical black man. Hear it again.
How many times have Fulani herdsmen come on social media and be talking about their account, who manage it and who don't? How many times have they come with this accountability of this and this and that? Yeah.
Like I said, typical black man. You see what he said here now? Many people, many of you that are clapping for him now, you don't understand the language that he used here until it happened to you. You will not understand it now, because to you, it's for Rabo Fulani. He's saying this to Rabo Fulani now, right? You are the next. By the time you make this contribution for some time, and you realize that what you are paying for cannot be given account of, nobody knows what is going on, and he's doing that with legal backup, because the previous one that he contributed before even the registration is what they used to register this company for him. PM did it out of trust, and PM is not here. So you are not even in the group where they talked about, where they discussed about it. You don't have the right to question him. People that actually have the right and somehow how maybe they're involved in when they were discussing everything. Me and you were not there. That's the people that he smartly picked them now and sued them in the name of going to court. He have sued them now. COS, you go 247. All these people that you may presume that must have been in the meeting where they discussed about the registration and about everything. These are people that sided with the PM from day one, from the time of registration. This guy have actually picked them all and sued them. And those that he ignored are those that are clapping for him, like Sona Parawa Eggman and Vision 555, many of them. But the forward of it just started yesterday. UNSPP are these migrants from the US to Biafran government. We know when they join, we know how they will go. That's not the fact. We know how they will go. They're not here with you. No matter how you may look at it, UNSPB and Nkere, these are dedicated DS members satisfied by P2B's movement. So if they're not fair, all that thing that they are taking, it is not in their mind. They don't care about it. And they understand it very well. He knows their job. He knows what they picked him for. The question is, why did they not join PM since they love PM and now they are PM? Why is it that they joined after PM must have been taken away? PM was not here when they joined. What is the reason? That is something you should ask yourself. Now, the Eggman, who understand those things from, like I said, he planned it together, starting from Finland. They stay together in a hotel. They go out and come back together. During the time of confession, he knows everybody, keep on pretending. Very pretentious human being I've ever seen. A mature man for that matter, without gaining anything. Instead, you are going to lose. Because this money, $1,000, $2,000 you have already made them. Today, it's not coming to you. Right? Because the person understands why you are siding him. He knows what he's doing, what he was doing. He knows what he's actually still doing it. Not worse. He knows what he's doing. Because the same thing continues. He have not changed. Has he repented? The answer is no. He has not repented. So please, this issue, what I'm saying now, is not out of hate on anybody. But it is the reality on ground that you that just watch Sana Parawa and begin to jump like one, you know it all. You read the comments from one mad person in Bongo that they're doing monetary contribution for him. Okay, I don't want to mention his name now, but he's one of the people that are on Twitter dishing out falsehood to deceive you, to convince you. Nkere and his group, they are not PM. After the write-up of COS yesterday, the one that I presented here yesterday, my mind has totally changed. My mind has totally changed. The response of COS to Elias, if you have not seen that, please go. You don't need to watch it alone here. Go to CS platform, please take a look at it. Read it very well. Read it very well. Read what Elias said. Read the response from COS. Then that will tell you. For the fact that Nkere made a move to change the registration and made himself president of Briggy, should be a concern to every, even if, no matter how you hate COS, listen, no matter how you hate COS, if you like, let her be, a demon to you. Let her be anything. It doesn't matter here. It doesn't matter. My greetings to you, Henry or Ohuchi. I think Ohuchi. Thank you so much for your super chat. And honestly, I don't know this currency. I have to appreciate you. Okay, thank you so much. It's for you to have the mind. People like you understand what it takes. You understand? So I appreciate you for that. God bless you mightily. May God reward you in a millionfold. Thank you so much. So everything that is going on now was planned, and they started making this plan in Finland. Eggman is part of it. Speaking of men on ground, Nkere is now with men on ground. We know how painful the whole thing was to see commanders coming out making videos. Do you remember those days, right? Today, there's a voice note from Butuso. What Butuso said? Hey, Holy Ghost said, another commander said, are you with the, there was a time that if CS come out to take question and answer, that Nkere don't know what it is. He doesn't know what taking question from Biafra, what it means. That is what Sana Barawa is doing for him, but it's not good enough. I am coming to that. Nkere refused to do question and answer. CS have done that several, I think, maybe, let me not lie, I'm sure of three or four, or even more than. She have done it from beginning to now. She have done that. And I remember those days when she is taking questions from their friends. Some people will call, the question will be, are you with the Brutos or not? That was the kind of the what everybody was using to measure who is real and who is fake. Are you with the Brutos? What the men on ground said. It was like that. And then these guys committed the highest crime, the highest of them all. And the person, you cannot talk about Nkere committing crime by telling the different national this or that without mentioning he exposed himself. Honestly, I don't add him to that before. But after he said, after watching him bragging on how he worked with Nkere, how they work with Nkere, that he called him Plan B. The video is here, I'm going to play it. Plan A and Plan B. To him, CS is Plan A, and this guy is Plan B. Not only that, there's another video I watched before where he said that he is the one that gave Nkere success number. Me and you know that men on ground, Biafran Liberation Army change their mind because of success. Success is the virus, the main virus of that issue of changing mind. What Biafran Liberation Army said or not is from success, no other person. Success was the one who tried everything, because we watched video of Prince Will, BNL, Biafran National League. What he said, what did he say? Prince Will made it clear to everybody that he received a call from Success after receiving money from CS. At the time they were in Finland, almost at that time. I can't tell you the date, the day. I'm telling you what he said on his own video. I'm not the one that said, "Guy, make a video." I'm not the one. Everything is on social media. Funday, we attack you. We attack. Listen, everything I'm saying here that I have said here so far is on social media. I did not make up anything. I only quoting what they said. So if you are planning to attack, you are going to receive it. That is because Oye to really potaba get to look at each account potash. Will you remember go to say says Makana village, in a village, if you grow up in a village like I am, those elderly people need you to says. You understand? Some people, if you don't know, maybe you are traveling home every Christmas. No, I'm talking about the girls' school in a village, little in a village. They understand what I'm talking about. No matter what your village may be, it doesn't matter here. Some people use otaba, okay? Right? Ndị Igbo na-ekwukwa sị gị na onye obi iji ụtaba wee echineze, ọ bụrụ na obi ya karịa gị, obi ijikwe potash akanwụ wee saa eze kakwa gị. Onye obi oshikara, if you have made up your mind to be a thief or to steal, you need to also make up your mind to deny when they question criminals, or when they talk about the thieves. You have to also to summon courage to deny. So if you are coming to attack, that's all I can tell you. Now listen, Success was the one that gave this guy, that gave him quote unquote number. I'm sorry, number of Success. And Success was one that introducing those Biafran Liberation Army to Lincoln. That's what it means. Because Success devoted his time preaching on whom to follow and who not to follow, according to Prince Will. He called him and told Prince Will, "Are you with Nkere or CS?" He said, "Of course, CS," because he was ready to share his joy, what his findings about CS. Then Success said, "No, you know how to reverse, right? Oh yeah, reverse. Let's go back to Nkere. That's where everything is set up now." Because of Ihelite, and I'm gonna leave it here. Let's go to the video of Vam Vam. Let me start from the beginning before we get to this point that I just talked now. So this is the part. Listen.
This plan B that is rotting everywhere now, it was revealed. It was revealed. It was.
When you hear plan B, he was talking about Nkere camp. Plan A, that is, according to him, the way he used it here is USB. Listen.
It was revealed. It was revealed. Mother Carolina called it a name. He gave it to Obatobi. Adadi Arama gave it a name. It was not hidden. Gave it to Obatobi. They got into trouble. You see the plan A. The plan A that was rocking us like a wildfire. So many people spotted it, revealed it, and spoke to Obatobi. Before plan A came, Nelly was trying to lay a foundation. I was shouting like a wildfire. I had issues with Obatobi.
Now, I want you see, this is the reason why I decided to revisit this video, to digest it very well, because one may listen to this guy talking, you think that he's making sense, he's sensible, he's hitting point. Listen, there's no point he's hitting here. Technically, he's criticizing USB, the same time criticizing Nkere. The question you should ask yourself is very simple. Okay, judging by what you are saying, my brother, were you involved in any of this plan A or plan B establishment? Were you involved in any of them? Like at the beginning of plan A, what did you contribute? Did you contribute anything? At the beginning of plan B, did you contribute or not to establish plan B? Have that in your mind. Then let's go further, because you will hear the part where you will hear when he started talking about how close he was with the plan B in Finland. And that was the beginning of the establishment of plan B in Finland towards the redeclaration. And to justify that your contribution on that, after the whole thing, you came out on your own platform defending and supporting and promoting plan B. So what is the right? What is your right now to tell us that plan B was revealed? So meaning that you were also revealed because you are the plan B. You are the plan B. Okay, Nkere is part of you, but you are the architect of plan B. Had you not give number of success to Nkere, Nkere wouldn't have access to men of God to deceive them at the time he lured them to his side. Number one, that actually caused buying of people. So technically, you are involved in buying of people. I'm just saying. Then you said you don't have anything to do with it. Now you want the whole world to see you as an angel. The $1,000 you received from Nkere, what does it? I mean, that money is for what? When he give you that money, did he tell you what the money is for? That's the question, because you remember, you did not just start talking about Biafra, and you were there when PM was here. When PM was here, do you receive such amount from PM or from the government? No. What has changed? What is the new job that warrant paying you? What is your new job that warrants you receiving $1,000? It could be monthly, it could be weekly. You did not mention that. I'm not going to put word in your mouth. But all I can tell everybody now is that, remember, the $1,000 he talked about is not one-time payment. That was why he said, I still have all the receipts. You know what that means? Not one receipt, not two, all the receipts of the money that you sent to me. These are things you need to put into consideration. Now, let me allow him to continue, because when one decides to expose himself, our own is to connect it to let everybody to understand. Because the same man who actually get himself involved in all these things is trying to exonerate himself by talking down and painting other people bad. You are one of the architects of this problem. You can't deny it. And let's go there. Listen.
I personally had issues with Obatobi. But because I am appointed for a time as this, I make sure that these issues did not destroy my relationship with Obatobi. And today, I can assure you.
When you hear appointed for a time like this, one may think that is the appointment, that appointment is for something positive. Judging by what you have done so far at a time like this, it's all negative. All negative. You are appointed at a time like this. It's all negative, my brother. Nothing positive to brag about. So if you have been appointed for a time like this, what have you done all this time that we are talking about? They are all nonsense. Listen.
That in the heart of Obatobie, I am Saint Ralph. But every other person that see me as demonic craft. Hey, you said Biafra Gerisha. You said it, you don't know. What you don't know is bigger than you. What you don't know is bigger than you. All this demonic structure. That's why this plan B that is growing like wildfire. It was a foundation laid so strong around Obatobie to make sure that Obatobie, even if anybody tried to tell him, he would not believe. But this thing that happened to him had to happen. Where Obatobie is right now, I bet you with my 10 fingers and my 10 toes, his eyes has been opened. He saw everything. And he told us, it will shock you when I tell you what has happened to me. It will shock you. Some of you are shocked. Some of you are helping that foundation to still stand, and you don't know.
Good. That foundation you're talking about, who built it? Who molded it? Who did the foundation? Who laid the first block? Who cemented it? Who defended the wall? Who protected the wall all this while? Are you getting the point? Imagine you holding something very strong for a while, and all of a sudden you turn around and begin to question who is maintaining, who is making this thing to stand. Really, can we talk about who have been holding it, or who was holding it, or if you are still holding it though? You are still holding it. I mean, does it mean that you don't understand what you are saying, or you don't know yourself? I am shocked, because everything that you are saying here, the finger, everything is going against you. It's going against you. I was actually thinking that Sona Parawa committed more crime. Yes, he committed a lot of crime, but your own, as an instigator, you told us also in your video that you quickly rushed to Sona Parawa. That if you have not done that, Sona Parawa would have been with USB by now. You said it in your video. This is to tell you that this guy have done a lot. He have worked a lot of negative work behind the scene. He have done a lot of negative things behind the scene. A lot of them that one may not understand the danger and the gravity of nonsensical things he has done after the kidnap, or not kidnap, after the arrest of PM. The Mazakan was kidnapped, PM was arrested. All right. Everything he have done, some of these things that we blame, we are ranging on Nkere, we are fuming about his ordeal, was instigated and was planned by this guy you are seeing here. When he mentioned that he's the one that gave the success number to Nkere, I was like, really? He also said that he did a lot of good work, that he holds Sonny power because he knows who Sonny is. That Sonny is very easy to be manipulated and all that, which I doubt. But that simply means he confessed that he's the one that dragged Sonny to Nkere to remain there. Without him saying those things, nobody would have believed that. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Now listen.
That I use his picture as my thumbnail. His name is Onyami. I've forgotten his real name. They call him Onyami. When the plan A was very strong to destroy and make sure that Obatobie does not breathe, he even went on the defense line. He was communicating with the CDS.
He did not tell you what Onyami did to make sure that Obatobie did not breathe. He just said something without putting the reason or the fact. You just say something and expect it to just be like that. Now the question is, those things that you said that he has done to keep Obatobie or to cause Obatobie any pain or any that, why don't you, if you can mention his movement with men on Biafran Liberation Army, why don't you also go ahead and mention where and how he have done those things that you talked about? You don't have anything to prove, do you? The answer is no. Listen.
Chief of Defense Staff, cajoling him, trying to destroy him. Onyami was on the phone with Igwe Butuso, was trying to ridicule Igwe Butuso.
And he did not remember that the conversation between Onyami and Igwe Butuso is on social media, my people. Nkere, even him, circulated that voice note. That made Onyami trying to defend himself by releasing the full conversation of Onyami and conversation between Onyami and Butoso. Please, if anybody have that audio, I don't know how because I formatted my phone and all the audio wiped off. So I don't have that conversation anymore. If you still have it, please send it to me. I want people to understand what these guys, what they're actually doing. I want it to be known by everybody, because you cannot just say, Oyami said. Show us those things. We want to see that. We want to see that. Where is that message you are talking about? Bring it out. Bring it out. Because if the one if the one that we know is actually what you are trying to paint, remember we have it. The conversation is on social media. Biafrans listening to that conversation and they know how the whole thing happened. But all you keep on exposing yourself by lying with everything in you. Now you want to drag Oyami because you are not hearing from him, does not mean that he's not here. And I don't expect Oyami to come out and say anything because of this nonsensical thing that this man is talking about. Let us just remind him that Oyami is with the USB and is the Biafran. Now listen.
Butuso stood firm. I told him, I'm walking now. Don't try me, Today, as solid as Onyami was for Ngozi Orabueze, go and look for Onyami today. He is nowhere to be found. Every one of you gallivanting and making noise about this plan B. You may be many. Look at me. You are all being seen from every corner. If you love yourselves, with the truth that is being exposed right now, withdraw yourself. Stand for the truth. Obatobie is looking at all of you like this. All of you like this. All of you. All of you like this. Sonia Barawa. Do not look. The glory days are gone. There is no more glory around Sonia Barawa.
Now, there's something I want to chip in before I go further. Many of you know Biafrans actually believe that the man called Royce is this Vamavam or this Eggman or Sonak Barawa. Now, judging by what is going on now, Sonak Barawa is somehow exonerated from that thing. So it's not Sonak Barawa. Have you noticed that Royce is now against Nkere and success? Even before Bam raised this dog that he's raising now against Nkere and Sonak Barawa, which is well deserved. Royce has already started retrieving his steps by dragging success and using success to drag Nkere and to rubbish all these things that deserve to be rubbished. You understand? So if you want to believe that Royce is somebody that is not in Biafran Liberation Army, this guy is not far from the truth. This is the person that you can tag to be Royce, or know some, or him and the person that is faking that as a commander. They know themselves. Like, is either he's the one or he assigned somebody to do that, because both of them think and reason alike. If you have noticed, Royce is no longer promoter of success nor promoter of Nkere. He's now trying to somehow. There's kind of confusion in his mind. Read his post, you understand what I'm talking about. Royce is not Sonak Barawa. He's far from it. Because now, Sanakanawa is with success and Nkere and all these DOS. Because they are all the same. DOS people, they are all the same. Now listen.
Son is finished. It hurts me to say, but I spoke to him as a brother. I spoke to him as a brother. But because he was feeling that some people will call him the wise one, I don't care whether you are wise one or if you are the wise one, you would have known. When Ngozi Fulani was doing juju, to the extent that Ngozi cannot go and visit PM, but Ngozi was sending perfume. Ask yourself.
We have actually
You had the opportunity to be to Finland.
We have talked about it, so I don't think it's something that we are going to go back through now. It's part of the video that I made earlier today. So we are gonna jump past this one. I'm not gonna say anything here. If you want to know our reaction towards the perfume and Oyami, we have done justice to that in a brief way, but now we are trying to detail it by connecting the dots about the ordeal and the activities of this very guy. All right. So let's hear him the more. Listen.
Back to back, you have even been there. You refuse to go and see Sabotage, but you are sending perfume for what? The same way Nelly Ofebu did juju. Did you people remember when Sabotage came and saw that Nelly Ofebu did juju? He was not making it up. It is true. There's something I asked Sabotage that time. I say, why did juju not catch me? Nelly did juju. I am the one that was shouting, Nelly Ofebu, you must stop this thing. The juju did not catch me. But Sabotage admitted that the juju got to him. The same way, Honorable Fulani and the plan B, Isaiah A, everything they have done, they know what they are doing.
Now you know who he addressed as plan B and plan A. Now you know, right? So Isaiah A, that's Isaiah Yob. That's why he said Isaiah A is Isaiah Yob, which is Nkere. To him is plan B. He is a plan B. And listen to what he said about it.
That is why the calling, the righteous calling of the servants of God, it has no respect of persons. No. No matter who you are, whether highly placed, people might recognize you because of your flamboyant, deceptive, manipulative bribery everywhere to buy the media. When they forget it, I am vam. You can't buy me. The fact that you couldn't buy me should even shock you to know that. Hey,
somebody have worked for his money for 7 months. He's telling you that he couldn't buy him. He bought you. It's just that he couldn't maintain the payment. Probably you said you received $1,000 from February. You said you keep on, meaning that November you are satisfied. Can you swear you don't receive anything in Finland? I doubt. Judging by what you buy, judging by your own confession. If you ask me this 3 months, 2 months ago, I would tell you no. But judging by what you just said, that you received $1,000, that you have received, not a receipt. So many of them, you said you keep it's with you that you keep it for a reason. So he paid you 7. You have worked for him 7 good months, and you say you think you can buy me. He paid you, and you accepted it. Otherwise, tell us that $100. What job did you do for him that warrant him paying you? Something must have happened. Anyway, transaction gallop, under the table. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Someone say which brother? Don't
hey, I said I was going to buy the meat. This one was trying to fluctuate. In Finland, I was the closest person.
Again, in Finland, he was the closest person. In Finland, I was the closest person. This is where he revealed when the plan started and how he get involved in the so-called Plan B establishment, which is Nkere. According to him, the way he decided to label them. Now listen.
To this Plan B, I was in his hotel room. We'll go out, we'll come back, we plan together, we talk together.
I was in hotel room, we go out, we plan, and we talk together. Plan what? in the convention that had been planned by Biafrans, what are you planning if not to build Plan B? You get the point. He's not the leader, neither Nkere. CS was there. The plan that PM and Biafran's cabinet, have is in their hands. They're following everything step by step. What was he planning with plan B president in hotel room? I was in hotel room. We go out. We plan together. I was ready. What was that thing that we were planning? If not how to build and how to deceive, how to contact and grant, how to dethrone, how to drag, how to run out, how to come out of social media. Because I said I was actually one of the reasons why I dislike the activities of Sana Barawa is him jumping out of social media and begin to tear everything apart. The instruction or the order came from this guy, his deputy. Remember, he said it in Finland. Listen again, this is, you don't just watch video and run away. Listen, pay attention. Pay attention.
I was in his hotel room. We'll go out to come.
No. Start from here. Wait.
But this one was trying to float.
Pay attention. Pay attention.
In Finland, I was the closest person
to him,
to this Plan B.
Okay.
I was in his hotel room.
Okay.
We'll go out, we'll come back, we plan together, we'll talk together.
What is that thing that you planned? That's my question. You were in Finland for a reason. To redeclare Biafra that had been already planned for since January to December. So what are you planning again? If not how to disrupt that plan of PM from January to December. So we go out. I was in hotel room as a wife. Again. You don't have your own hotel room. But that's the story from that day. But the thing is that you were there and you planned for something. What is that thing that you planned? What is that thing that because this is the architect of the whole problem. Nkere frowning his face. This one was jumping on the podium, jubilating and celebrating as if he loved what has happened, without knowing that he's the one that gingerly Nkere go out and say to do this because he had been assured of $1,000. And that, so if Sana Brown said that he did not receive such an amount of money, it is understandable because Sana Brown did not. Nkere paid money based on what your work. If you have worked with him to motivate him on how to stand gidigbam and dragging everything and tearing everything apart to replan after PM have planned on how Biafra will be redeclared and being defended. You are busy replanning and planning and planning, and this is emergency planning. And some of you that fall for that, you can understand. You can understand how the whole thing started. You cannot now understand why he received $1,000. For some of you that are working with Nkere team, did you plan and go out? Did you appear in the Nkere hotel room? No, you did not do all those things. The man that have done it and is here telling you how his work. Confession in his peak, because everything he's saying now, ordinarily you cannot just get this kind of confession, by handshaking somebody. No, it's from divine power. When Chineke metugaka, one of the implications of what he's saying, because it is very, very, very clear now. Anybody who are still in doubt. That's why when I said any group that harbor Waisocha is an ago, any group that harbor is an ago, and harbor this Eggman, and somehow harbor Imam Madabo, that group, this is the people that cause all the problem, they are the one. Nkere is known for this kind of life, manipulating, stealing, according to the record they said he has in US. So that's what he's known for. Any environment that gives that room for him to show his skills, of course he should show you that. So the blame should go on those people in the environment that actually activated Nkere's best skills. And he's using that now like never before. So watching these people that cause the problem coming back to act as if they're angel. We are here to rescue you. Rescue you from what? You pour fuel in the house and light it up and come out and start telling us that you know, I'm a good man. I'm the one that is screwing your property. I take your children out and take your property out. What happened to my house? It's burning down. Who lighted it up? Who poured the fuel? Who set it up? You don't want us to talk about it, but you want us to talk about the people that are screwing the property, people that are actually saving some properties in the house. But you don't want us to get involved to talk about those that actually light the house up. Who poured the fuel? Who lighted it up? These are the group of people that they are still doing it. They are still doing it, but the confession will come turn by turn by turn. This is breakfast. God is at work, like Nkere said, that this month the God will go, you know, the God of creation will be at work, and he's touching souls, he's touching lives, whether you like it or not. It doesn't matter what you think, it doesn't matter your belief. This confession is not something that you can get by handshaking and how are you, my brother? How are you? Let us talk. No. If there's no divine power, you can't get this confession. This kind of confession is graveyard secret. It's a grave secret. Pure grave secret. You know, this kind of secret that you can never even tell your spouse, not your children. You have to go down. You have to go down to 6 feet with it. That is the secret that this guy is referring here. In the name that he wants to examine himself that he's innocent. Hear it again before we move further, because that's something he said here.
I was the closest person to this plan B. I was in his hotel room. We'll go out, we'll come back, we plan together, we'll talk together, everything. The only problem was that, you know, he was expecting, he never expected the plan A to have kicked off the way it kicked off. That is why, even though Obato Obie said this convention must be suspended, plan B was
that as they were planning, they did not expect plan A. That means they did not expect Biafra to be redeclared. The agenda was like that. This is me trying to make meaning out of what he said. This is not part of what he said. Nobody told me anything. Nobody discussed anything with me. This is my own personal opinion. You listen to me, have your opinion, and we're gonna share link. You come in and tell us your own opinion. I believed that these people, when he said he did not expect plan A to run the way they ran, he didn't expect them to kick off the way they started and everything. It simply means that they were planning in a low key, believing that somehow Biafra will not be redeclared. But they did not stop there. They were planning on what they will do after Biafra, the redeclaration did not occur. So when it finally occurred, the plan they had have, you know, a twist. Is no longer viable. It's no longer the original plan there. So they have to go back and work hard again. So you cannot see the reason why Nkere was very, very angry in the convention. In that hall, you cannot see the reason why he frowned his face, because it's coming clear now, because somehow this Eggman decided to reveal what happened in the hotel room. That he was with him. They were talking, they were discussing, they were chatting, and they were planning. He said it, not me. I did not tell you that he planned. He said they were going out, they went out together, they come together. He was in his hotel room, they discussed the plan together. Plan as what? That's the question. You planned what? Okay, can want to get married again? Or he want to start a new business? What's his plan? Who are you? What are you planning about? Planning of what? And the same man is here trying to tell you that everything that happened for a reason, you know, their plan B, plan. Why don't, since you are too sincere and too real, why don't you tell us that plan that you had? What plan was that? Remember, when you are telling us the plan, also connect it to what made you to give Nkere a success number. When you because you don't just give this number because Nkere, you don't have any, you're looking for whom to call. No. What did he tell you that warrant you to give success number to Nkere as a finance minister? And you happen to claim you're educated. You speak good English, you have sound in mind, and you can write, and you can. What is the reason? So you don't know in government structure that COS come before finance minister. You don't know that. Oh, because of $1,000. Why don't you just say, hello guys, if you give me $1,000, at least make some advertisement. I believe we would have contributed money to give you so that you wouldn't have caused this problem that you have caused so far, that have ended up some lives. And you're trying to separate yourself from all those things. But I'm not the judge here. All I can tell you is that your activities and what you plan with Nkere is what is bringing this problem here and there. No matter how you confess, you're a partaker of this structure. You're a partaker. So I can never ever exonerate you. If you like, confess how. I don't want to go there anyway.
Was insisting that the convention must hold. That is why even when Ngozi refused to pay what Ngozi was supposed to pay, he went ahead to pay. He did not pay with his money as he lied to you.
Now, before we come to paying with his money, let's talk about disobey, because I've said that severally here. Listen, if not that a cabinet member of USB appeared here on this platform and explained to us what happened about the issue of PM saying, if you like, that he suggests negative, that he suggests that Biafran regulation should not happen. He suggests. Little did we know that Finland authority were busy questioning him, that you are the one instigating your people. You are the one telling them they don't want to have freedom. They don't want to go. They would like Nigeria. By our own investigation, they don't have any issue with being Nigeria. You are the one that sounds differently. Are you not the one instigating them to do this, to declare Biafra? You talked about insecurity. Yes, we have found out that truly, based on your evidence and everything, truly your people are being massacred by Nigerian state, by army, by police, and by Yoruba and all that. But they still feel contented with it. You are the one that feel the pain. Why? You are the instigator here. You are the one that causing this mayhem, this problem in your land. That was what they were busy telling PM. We did not know this. Now, you see the reason why PM made that suggestion. To prove to them, I am not the one. This is the will of the people. Am I the one that said they should go out? Am I the one that forced them to vote for self-referendum? So, imagine what this kind of question, imagine what PM is, the kind of question that they're throwing on PM after having self-referendum. Imagine what would have happened if that self-referendum did not happen. It would have been as if PM, even after that, after the self-referendum, they still question PM the more. Do you know why I don't blame Finland for that questioning, for that going hard and trying to question PM on that? The reason is simple. DOS. When Finland people went to Nigeria or Biafra land to do some findings, they met with these people, DOS members. What did they do? They downloaded nonsensical things against PM to these people. So meaning that Finland believed that in homeland, that people see PM as a warlord. People see him as a problem maker. That people see him as a problem instigator. That he don't have the will of the people, which is lies. DOS did that. That's why if I see anybody that cross border, I prefer Hausa, Fulani people than you, because without you there's no Fulani. That is just the fact. Without all these gullible people, sensible people, imagine without hope of them, I think Igbo State would be the Fulani would be doing what they're doing in Igbo State. That's why it's not. Only one man, an Igbo man, hope of them, only him alone. Fulani is now you know what is the name of this master mechanics in-law? With that hope of them, Fulani wouldn't have edge in Imo State the way they have it now. Coming to Enugu State with the same thing. So, meaning that these enablers, they are the problem. Before even Fulani, just like I am now. Imagine if I am here promoting violence, master prophet, okay. Imagine me now promoting something that, let's say, I'm promoting maybe Inog. I'm not promoting Inog, right? Without me promoting Inog, it matter A man who will develop with love about Enoch because you listen to me. That is exactly what these people are doing. They are promoting that PM is the problem. That's why Finland begin to have this notion that PM is the problem in the first place. After having a series of evidence, those who believe that PM is the right thing, doing the right thing, we are muted. We don't talk much. We don't talk much. You know, last time I requested, I suggested that USB government should bring handle of these people or write up, just bring handle so that people will retweet it. It is not too late, so that even if they claim that they don't see all the evidence that PM have against DOS and their enable and the people that they're helping, with you as a neutral person saying the same thing, it will get a long way to support. DOS and these people started working. They are working every now and then. They are working, and these guys have bought them all. You see here the part where he even agreed with a caller here that DOS have flooded their group. Today we are hearing bandit in Zafara. Bandit in Fulani have more. They now have more population than many ethnic group. All of a sudden, within a space of 8 years. Why? Because Buhari open border in the name of you are in ECOWAS. If you have free movement, you can travel from any place from Sahara. As long as you're in West Africa, you can come to Nigeria. That's the way of bringing their brothers to the country for war, nothing more. And when you talk, they say, "Yo, you are lying to people." One of them says, "You are deceiving people." Listen.
There was so much money from Biafrans at his disposal to pay. But because to make Biafrans believe and feel that I am very important, so that when this thing begin to happen, all of you, including people that are supposed to be my family. I was in Italy, Adam, and I am going to block you from Facebook.
Now, why he's getting to that part, he says something that we have been saying here on this platform, not one, not two, not three. We have said it many times. That nobody asked Nkere to come and give account of all the money that he have received from during the time of PM we see anything at all. No, nobody asked that. Nobody was questioning this Nkere then. No. Nobody was questioning him. The only thing that sounds like questioning to Nkere is this thing that this Eggman is confessing here. And what is that, you may like to ask, isn't it? This very Eggman knows that Nkere claimed that he's paying, like Sonak Parawa, the chief priest of Cape, which is another bad element in the movement. Very bad, brutal one, Sonak Parawa. But Eggman is in another level. So that's why we are starting from Wai Socha, Imam Madabo, and Eggman. These three. When you hear three wise people, these are the three wise negative people. They are three wise negative individuals that everybody must take note. I'm not saying you should stone them, you can stone them or kill them. No. I don't support any crime or any killing, please. Knowing them, I'm talking about it so you to know where you put your money. And don't take their word serious. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying you see them. I'm not like, okay, you see a Biafran, see the enemy, can kill the enemy. I'm not here to promote anything killing, please. We don't support killing or criminality. Let it be there, because I don't want people to say, oh, you say, we are not calling for killing of anybody or attack on anybody. But for you to be aware, to understand, so that you will not be a victim of their criminality or scam. Fine. I think we're okay with that, isn't it? This very Eggman know for a fact that Nkere, the money that Nkere is bragging that he owns, that he's paying Biafrans, that Uche was disturbing him, Uche will keep on disturbing him, calling him on your money in his account. He pretended that the money belonged to him. Imagine the mindset of Nkere 6-7 months ago. Imagine his mindset now that he have changed the document of Briggy to become president. So you questioning him, why are you finance minister? He has been doing that. This has been his mindset from get-go. And Sonak Parawa is promoting him now, telling you that accountability is a distraction to the defense. Criminal. I can really. So if you trusted PM, learn how to separate PM from Nkere, a man who couldn't even be proud of his full name. A man that cannot be proud of his full name. What is his name? Imam Badabo, like I told you, is after why he's such in France, why he's an ago, the chief, the baddest of baddest, followed Imam Badabo. Imam Badabo is another rotten egg at his age. I don't know if it doesn't mean that he don't have children or what, or children cannot think, cannot reason. That your father is planning and plotting negative stuff in the minds of people. He should just stay away. But they don't want to call him to order. I'm not saying, like I said, to buy or to attack anybody, but for you to understand the problem. Imam Madabo, I hope I pronounce his name well. You know what I'm talking about. That man that would normally wear this cowboy cap. You know the people I'm talking about. The man knows that Nkere is enjoying people's money. That if this Eggman knows, now they probably see CRC that he's still carrying out. Time shall come when he's going to confess when CRC was dissolved by cabinet members. There's nothing like CRC. Number one. That's number one crime. There is nothing like CRC. They don't, as they confess, they don't want to touch that part. But like I told you, time will come. If they continue pushing this nonsense, they will get to a point where they will remind you that this CRC was not even in existence. They will punch themselves, revealing to you who revived or who went back and called CRC to come back into existence. CRC that they are promoting, and that's cabinet. You know what is cabinet members? In a government, you have people that make decisions. Like a country that is working, for example, like you have senators and House of Reps. They are the one discussing, they make the law. Judiciary, which is court, interpret it. You as a citizen is to obey. You follow it because normally they're supposed to interpret it in your favor. But people that make the law have made the law. Like I said, cabinet members made this law. CRC as a temporary organization made for a particular purpose to solve internal conflict. Nothing more. Not to establish any government, not to enact any law, not to swear anybody in. Why I'm going through this is this. Some people believe that Nkere is legitimate man. He was elected by nobody. Van actually made it clear that he was being put there by who? Nkere, you are dragging this post now. We are put there by CRC. But the reason why Nkere is not moving because of CRC or whatever is this. Both the CRC and the Briggy and the logo, everything Briggy, that he is the one that secretly did that. That alone is what gives him strength. So now we know that, and he's driving by that. So if PM come out and say something that he don't like, he will love to use the same method that all of you are giving to him now. Give him that hope. The hope. See, the damage that you are doing now is not going to end here. It will go long to meet PM. It will, because this man, now he believes that legally, I am the president. Legally, my name is in document. People are putting money because they are stupid. They want to be Biafran. They want to achieve Biafran. They think they can do it. Finally, I am here, and everything belongs to me. That is why, even if government is paying him money, which is not yet verified, I don't have any evidence to that. But if government is giving them money, you cannot see the reason why government would like to give him money, because he must have showed them the document. Look, I am signatory here. I am the one. The man that's supposed to challenge me is not here. You guys have helped me to take me out. My own is to maintain by causing distraction and to make people to focus on me. Sana Parawa is doing the same thing as I'm paying them. They cannot run short of money. Now, let me ask you. You can hear Imam Madabu, CRC Republican, telling you how they normally do fundraising, that it's only 30 people. Sometimes I don't know who said, sometimes he will just dash $50 just to keep the platform warming. Nobody contribute anything. All this while you say, they are seeing them losing hands. For all these months, the question is, where is Nkere getting? Where is he getting the money to run the day-to-day activities of this fallback? The money is from where? You may say Biafra money that he sees. Fine. He sees for how long? Because He's paying lawyers $10,000 every month. He's paying, imagine the money that is in his disposal. The money that is at his disposal that some families can make $1,000 just to give him idea on how to maintain the criminality. $1,000, not one, not two, not three. They have, that's why, like, let me keep on reminding you that this man said that receipt in his position is not one. He says all the receipt. If before you put all in your statement, meaning that it's not just one, it's not just one payment time. It's not like one-time payment. No. Is series of payment transaction has gone. He, out of his own kind, he just mentioned $1,000. It could be $1,000 2 times in a month or 4 times in a month. You never can tell. You don't know the duration. You don't know. So don't see it as $1,000 one. No. And the Biafran Liberation Army that believe somehow Nkere is doing the thing and all that. Now, I don't know who is keeping the fire burning or keep. I don't know who is responsible. Nkere claimed that he's the one. Okay, but I don't know. I cannot tell you yes or no because I'm not in for that. But the only thing I want you to understand is that if he's the one that keeping Okigwe still stand, so the money is from where then? You see the reason why that rumor that government paid him money is somehow making sense. Are you getting the point? Because normally the government or Biafran government generate money through fundraising, and all this while no fund is going there, just little, to deceive people to give them money. Now the money is not going there, and they are running head together. For some of you that are still on the fence, you used to contribute money when PM was there, and the reason why you stop it because you are confused. You don't know who to believe, who to side. After watching this program and you stay confused, then you need special help. You really need special help because it is very clear that only the plan this man claimed that they planned in hotel room should tell you, common sense should tell you that plan did not just end in Finland. They transmitted it down to Biafran Liberation Army's camp. It affects everything. That is why building a new army and a new structure is not here. Do you get me? And if you are angry about it, you should transfer that anger on those who made it possible. Those who actually made Nigerian government, to actualize what they want in fullness, which is causing distraction, setback, and confusion. Those things have been achieved. Nigerian government have achieved it. They did not work hard. That's the annoying part of it. They did not work hard to achieve it. They actually placed a phone call and everything solved in a twinkle of an eye. So it's not just something that happened by their strength or how they went or go out. No, something happened, and that is phone call that we are talking about. I want to play this video again because there's something this man said still on this video that I want you to listen before we end this live broadcast.
I will take my time to look for you and I will block you. Yes, you are going to waste my time now, but I'll block you. I'll block you now right away. Please bear with me. I'm going to block this guy. And some of you, with your sentiments, you are being destroyed. But Obatobie have received mercy from the Almighty Chukwukabiam because he's the instrument of redemption.
I skipped something. I was talking about the money that Nkere claimed that he has, that he's the one paying, not Biafran money. When you hear that COS, who is COS to ask account? Why should not ask account when PM was here? There's nothing like that. It is just fabricated story created by Sona Parawa. So Nkere cannot make up such intelligent saga, intelligent lies. He don't have the brain. Sorry to say that. I'm not insulting you. I'm just trying to set the record straight. This could be from Sona Parawa or from this Eggman, because this is a specialist in digging out storyline that can trigger issue in the minds of people who are not able to reason deeply. Why do I say so? COS did not ask him to come and give me account of how much money that went in or go out all this while that you are finance minister. Nobody asked for that. It was when they called him to send money for the activities going on in Finland during the time of redeclaration of Biafra to facilitate the activities. He claimed there's no money in that account because he have already made a plan with this guy, this Eggman, in the hotel. The activities they're going to start after the redeclaration has failed, to maintain Briggy, to push CS away, to do all these shenanigans. They were planning that. Then CS understand, maybe I don't know how maybe by divine providence, she got the intelligence or her wisdom kicked on and begin to tell her, don't relent. Because judging by what PM said, I suggest that you guys, stop redeclaration. PM said that made that statement just to prove to Finnish authority that he is not the one that is pushing for this. It is the will of the people. Common sense should let you know that. Everybody know this. But the Eggman and his like, they know the truth, but being for the fact they have already made plan, according to him. They don't want to use that common sense available for them. They want to hang on what PM said and twist it as PM said, please, you guys should not declare Biafra, don't declare Biafra. And the CS, no. Whether you like it or not, we are going to declare it. That's not what happened. Without that declaration, PM case would have been times 10. Ask me why. They accuse him that you are the one instigating people to do what they're doing. For PM to exonerate himself from such kind of argument or lie, he have to, okay, you guys should stop declaring it. They're accusing me here that I'm the one that is behind this declaration and this is your freedom. That's what normal person would have done. Then PM is making that statement open. You guys can take decision by yourself. But Eggman, they wouldn't want you to understand this that way. They want to see that PM said, don't declare Biafra, and you guys went on and did it. Now he pretended that he did never have that in there. You did. That was why Nkere claimed there is no money in the account to frustrate it. So that the plan that you had with the PM will be, will be achieved. The plan we have with your APM, not PM, God forbid, will be achieved. Because the plan was to you, this thing will not ever have, they will not going to declare it. So you connect the dots. Now, for Nkere, out of frustration, started claiming there's no money in the account. Just to add pain to that. Unknowingly to him, somebody that seconded him in the account was able to PP in the account just to log in and check the balance in the account. Behold, they have $68,000 left in the account as of that time. But they said there's no account. The person, screenshot it and bring it in the cabinet. To cause more confusion and more delay and more pain, they asked him, okay, my brother, you said that there's no money in the account. Look, we have. He don't want to appear in the cabinet meeting anymore. He started running away. Being Nkere. So a man that have done those things, that pushed to this limit, is what you are now clapping and celebrating for now. Thinking that he means good for you. Really? Is that how you can reason? Is that how you, even if you don't like CS, that alone should disqualify him in everything leadership. Because the agenda is something that you cannot take away. He actually means to make sure he drag everything to ground zero. Van understand those things. He don't want to say anything about it. He pretended that he's non-archangel. Really, listen.
You don't know how smart the devil is. You don't know how terrible the wicked one is. The devil will do anything within his reach to destroy the restoration of this kingdom. This goat that was making comments here that I blocked, the bingo is always coming in my inbox. Anything I got around my doors, anything comes, I always say kiss. his suggestion. I take it. But right now, I am saying very relevant things, and he will come and be insulting me. May God never forgive you. You are an evil person. All right. So please, dear friends, rejoice and be glad, because God made sure he kept watchmen at the door. He made sure he kept watchmen at the door. When the prime minister will tell you, I have no friends, I have no enemies. You know why? It is because no matter who you are, as long as this particular movement to restore Biafra is concerned, nothing will distract him. Not even people from the same bowel with him. Biafra must come. It must come. And if you think you are going to be a stumbling block, will destroy you. It will destroy you. Because this miracle must happen. It's a miracle that Britain does not want to happen. Look at all these things we are doing in America with America. America does not want it to happen. America does not want it to happen. Somebody's calling me. I don't know. I never opened the line for calls. I don't know. Maybe I'll take your call. You have something more important to say, and I'm going to give you 1 minute to do that.
The reason why we are playing this video to this level is because of this caller. I want to hear what the caller actually helped me in what I've been telling you guys here on the platform, and that's why I want to hear that. Listen.
Yes, you're calling me. I never opened the line for calling, but and thank God for why allow her to finish. Because they won't want you to speak at all. They won't want you to say anything. If somebody again are beginning to, I don't even want to call anybody's name. I call our own rep over where I am. You know where I am. Yes. I called. I said, what is going on? What is happening? Something is not right. These people don't want this Biafra to come. And a lot of IPOB, they've joined us. You know why I said it?
Did you hear that part? That a lot of IPOB has joined us. Look, this one not the kind of report talk about. Pay attention.
A lot of IPOB, they've joined us to come. And a lot of IPOB, they've joined us. You know why I said they've joined to come? And a lot of IPOB, they've joined us. You know? And a lot of IPOB, they've joined us to come. And a lot of IPOB, they've joined us to come. And a lot of IPOB, they've joined us. You know why I said they've joined us? Before Manzi appeared, they took him. On the Twitter space, a lot of them started coming to Twitter. 9 minutes. And they were saying that they're going to do everything because they know that their members have joined. Their members are here. Yes. They were so strong. Most time 2 a.m. I'm in their midst. I had to open another Twitter. Twitter have blocked it because I was going bomber to bomber. They blocked that Twitter space. Like I said, no, these people, they are bent. And where are they from? Do they want our land to go? Are they really our people? I've been asking that question because the way this period, the killing is too much. The buying is too much. It was, a lot has happened. People could go, Africa. Exactly. No wonder APF does. Even when people say, come and speak for yourself, come and speak. Let them ask you question. Why is Aparawa Sonny always blocking him? Are they in it together? But the truth is that if you're in the spirit, you will know that things are not right. Instead of them to say, oh, we need 2 or 3 people to sign it before he takes the body, just to sign before he removes anything. They now said, why should you? Why must you? That means they are into it together. Exactly. Okay, I said I still hold on to the prophets of our time. The prophet he has given to us. Exactly. Biafra is the last miracle. Exactly. And for him to be there and all this victory is coming out even from Kenya. That Malami will be somewhere now. I know they brought him Mazin and Kano, and they were lying. Yes.
All right. You heard it from the woman that IPOB have joined them. It's not some. I bet many of you already know that. But for Darwin Thomases, this is not from me. You heard it from them, and Van did not dispute that. He said, "He are in agreement that IPOB has joined them. So pay attention to that." You may ask, what is the job of IPOB? What are they known for? They are known for insubordination. They are known for planning and plotting on how to dethrone, on how to manipulate. Some of them may end up regretting it, like some of them have done. Hear this.
This year in order on time, I be ankiti. The thing I not eat saying, who eat saying deep, eat saying, bazi nimebo ne question ba. I just how to resolve question on time. This kind of family question, the leadership question, draw matters in the kind of red line, since draw matters in the kind of red line, since Abu normal on the Nyana look at the IPOB, then Nyana Nimenga until Amalo the leadership or recognize the Amalo message or question pass, a book question pass message. Once or realize the for Yen move and then Moyen doing.
At the end of the day, I regretted. If you say I'm bad at the Macalo, I can't make condescend the law. Never put on when you at the end of the day.
Oh, my Biafra, good afternoon from my own side. Ndi gara Finland. I mean, Adadi Orama ha na vam na ndi utanya gara Finland. And amam no gwara PM, ona gwakwara PM na the Brigade government led by Ogechukwu Nkere. On sue the USB government led by Dr. Ngozi Oraboeze to court na DC. On Biafrans to court. It's so funny that on the claim on PM on the follows up PM upon any mother never sued anybody to court. But it's so disheartening. Don't sue a fellow Biafra. Biafra on the trigger more on that was yes, no matter the anger, no matter what the person have done, it doesn't warrant you then hey Chineke, hey ihe go anege men on wake the love of money is the root of all evil. On a total Biafra. The Biafra movement, maybe. The difference is clear now. The difference on a chef was now whatever goes around comes around. Here you to run mad, oh, you get around. On well, Fawunyas don't blow. I want to care. The breeze the bull and I want to Reverend Father Neji trouser. On a try that thing. On your could that thing. On your could that thing. Can be change account. Vam, they don't try to. On a change the account to. On Nkere kokole. After one give me a brig. Can you office in on a Maryland? Ekwele. Guzeshike.
I go with it. Like, oh my goodness.
Nwanne m kaayị.
I greet you.
Thank you so much. Ị ma na mụ na gị nwere ọfụnisi okwu. La nwere iwe sị gị la gị discuss na ndị agbata ọrụ enweela ihu ma ọ bụrụ kelee nna. Enweela ebe ejide aka agbakọ ọsọ. Ọrụ enweela ihu. You see, where will I start? I did not jot down the points you were making. I did not jot them down. But whichever one that my memory remembers, I will make my point from it. Hey, man, here these guys now. Who no one language time a their platform. You go and check their viewer now. You know, people will be coming to see more of the confession. And they will be gaining view. And YouTube allow through Hego. That's what they are doing. These damage control. They are shameless. I know them. Apart from you guys' platform, I don't care. If they like, I have potassium or hang with the Simon. It's none of my business. Because from day one, I knew that they are fools, they are vagabond, shameless, idiot, people that are not supposed to. They know what living. Yeah, okay, can I get a feeling like brig? Okay, brig one happened to like whoa. Did you see Simon mention what is it called? Lucia. Did you see Simon mentioning USB? He said he did not know USB. Kono put as Rogan Kela change ye. Mumwe president. Game abo vam. Oko bidoro here anonwa. Ge like Sonia Akparawa. Ge put as today 2 ogo. Tata ka ila agbazi anyị ndị na-ege gị. Nego your bullshit over 7 months. That the agenda of Nkere, your APM, follow no road. Your APM that knows everybody where Trump do sleep in Washington, D.C. Nayana Ngozi Oroweze with the same agenda. Shame, no, they shame you, vam. You know, get shame. That you keep becoming a prodigal son.
Your network is not friendly, my brother. What is going on? Are you there? Hello?
Not even look at that.
Yeah, no, again. Continue.
Maybe in the Brela network bongo. I want
Hello, are you there? Network now. Only this of I call you well. Open the back. Just go out and come back. Go out and come back. Yeah, go out and come back. Network is. Madam Origin, let's hear from you. Our own mommy. You're welcome.
I greet you, Mr. Kai Report. Thank you so very much for
You're welcome.
all you do. I thank all our media pichichis. Thank you for answering the call. As you are here, you're saving lives and you are doing due diligence. And posterity will remember you for good. I greet all well-meaning Biafrans that come here every day. This is how I see it. We are the watchers, both night and day watchers. I'm Uzeanya Kazo. In fact, someone say Karia Azo. Because it is important. Necessity demands that we do this. It doesn't matter how many jobs you're taking, please add this one as a job. And the reward, these people go out and collect pittance, they collect money. I don't care if they are paying them 1 billion or 1 million, it is still a pittance. It is still trash because the value of one life, the scripture I read compare is to the whole world. And when you are working to, save a generation, your children, your children's children, no amount of money, nobody can reward you. That is your reward. That is my reward. My reward is that with what I'm doing, I'm preserving my generation. I'm preserving a people that are worth preserving because I knew who we were before
Frank, be careful. Unmute your mic, please. Unmute your mic, my brother. Thank you.
Before the Almajiri style of life, all the brouhaha that was if in fact, it's unforgivable what they have done to a people. Is someone talking?
Yeah, somebody unmute his mic, but he have muted it back again. So don't worry, continue.
All right. So I talked Isaiah Anyogu, aka Nkere, or vice versa. Couldn't care which one comes first. He compared his activities to that of the Fulani jihadists, and I tell you why he did it. That comparison, they said out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speak. Because he knew where he's receiving, who is paying him. The same people that are paying, that are bankrolling these, when you look at the children, the boys, the people that come to commit these mayhem and atrocities, when they catch them, some of them are young boys. It is the same people that are bankrolling him, and the people that are bankrolling the people that are committing this genocide and the pogrom that is happening in the land. People call it zoo. I say is insult to animals. Because animals don't eat their own. Animals don't open their gate and allow marauders to come and eat up their children. Animals don't operate the way these leaders are operating. So nobody should insult animals by comparing the system of government or governance inside that contraption to animal kingdom. Zoo is organized, to say the least. So the Nkere knows who is bankrolling what he is doing. And I give you a snippet because it's important for those of us that didn't jump into this struggle. No, I just stumbled on it by research. Found out, the source of the likes of Nkere and the man I call the master strategist plottist, the one that is behind the medias. He knows what he's doing, very strategic. One day his story is gonna come out. The same Casablanca, the same way the Casablanca and the can of worm is coming out of Nkere, mouth and nose. It's the same way his own is gonna come out. So there was another amazing thing that is going on in this season, in this time, is that a lot of people are talking outside Biafra. People that are not Biafrans, that are indigenous people, have seen the truth, are screaming as loud as we are. So we are no more alone. We Biafrans are no longer alone in now observing that there has been a lie. A lie. They masked a plan to annihilate the indigenous people in the guise of what they call government. How can you see a government that marauders will tell them, they are aware that marauders, invaders, aliens are coming, and they go to people's home, collect their whatever they have to protect themselves, they go and collect it, including the one that went and said, hey, people, traditional rulers or traditional practices, whatever you're practicing to protect yourself, they make sure they'll strip you off of it so that the marauders can come and have a field day. If that is not abomination, I don't know what is. So the likes of even the ones that pretend that they don't know what is going on, they don't know, you collect money, you give out somebody's name. You know that that name you're giving out, they're going to buy the person. You know that person is going to be put in prison, dungeon. And you think that you're going to get away with it. It's practically impossible. And I addressed that man, the Dibia pastor, that was talking about Plan B. You see, there is no way you can, they are making confessions. And sometimes they try to pass message to the other people because it's a network. And they kind of try to tell the people that sent them what they are doing to scuttle the Biafra struggle. They are giving out information. This is what we have done. They told that they gave them what to do. And they have plan A, plan B, plan C. When the plan A, which was to create the chaos, to have the Biafrans that spent their money and their time and their life to go and for the Biafra redeclaration, that their plan was to create the chaos, to arrest those people and make sure the redeclaration didn't happen. They voted that the redeclaration must not happen. When they saw that many people are interested, they now followed them to go there to cause the chaos. Those are the plan A's. When the plan A, they had a plan B. And I don't know, this one is a plan C. He is in the know, so he should not pretend that he doesn't know. I'm talking to that Dibia pastor. I don't know what they gave him, how much he is. He has not even told us all he has received, though. These people are liars. It is not $1,000 because there is a money. Blood money, a BLOOD money flows, and they are receiving it. And I look at their lives, I see that there's nothing to write home about in their lives. And I tell them, well-meaning Biafrans are awake, and a lot of people in that contraption are awake. And people will not get away with this evil. I rest it there, Mr. Kai, and I'm going to listen and hear all the wonderful Biafrans bare their hearts. It's good we vent, we bare our heart and speak and tell them that we are seeing, we are knowing, and we are not going to keep silent. Our Biafra is redeclared. Nobody can take that away from us, no matter what they try to do. Thank you, Mr. Kai.
Thank you so much, Madam Origin. God bless you. You're always on point. God bless you. I appreciate. Let Akoy would just summarize your point before we move to Triple M.
Okay, Uncle Kai, man bongo now.
Which model?
Go up and come down in network. I've missed my line of thought, but I concur with what our mommy just said, that the Eggman, they are in the know. Me, you see all this little shenanigan they are doing. I don't believe in it. Oh. This thing is called smoke screen. They are in to deceive the fools. Person like me, they can't deceive me. I read through their minds. You see these thoughts they are playing. They just want to destabilize, and that's why I say you guys should get drive, save whatever they are talking, because when PM come out, you will see that many of their video will disappear. Because when they went to Finland, they all of them knew, and they thought at the initial stage. Because when you see the vigor, the power, the effort that we are putting in, that his program doesn't last more than 30 minutes, was hosting program 1 hour. Sonia Krawa will be on X from morning to night. Because the people that told them, they thought that it won't be long. Even this guy, Coach Happy Marcel, called me. I called him. He told me that we should panic. That classified information that got to him, that PM will be repatriated to Nigeria. I felt
Who told
my
you
body was
that?
shivering.
Who told you that?
Coach Happy Marcel. I called him because
Okosha?
I'm his fan. Happy Marcel.
I don't
If
know
you
the
know his
person.
channel, he told me then
I don't
towards
know the person.
December time. Maybe you should check him on YouTube. He called me and he told me that what he's seeing, that he thought that maybe by February that they will repatriate PM. That Okocha Happy Marcel have invited Van on his platform. He announced it then that he's going to host one of one Nigerianist Shah, but the guy is doing wonderfully well. But he's still a believer of one Nigerianist. So all these people, I know them. You see all these things they are doing, it hold no water. But Vam, if you are hearing my name, you were a shameless being. You see, Satan is even better than you. Because according to the Bible story, immediately Satan staying with God got to his neck. The Bible story told us that he revolted and he took some follower, and then Jamaica pushed him down to the wall. But you, jobless fellow, idiot, and a fool forever. You keep on becoming a prodigal son, hoping that after joining the swine to feed, you will come back. Your father will give you clothes. Biafra ga-eri. You did tell Simon. Ọ ga-eri isi gị na nke ikpeazụ a. Ifuru ụlọ ahụ ịkwụrụ ụgwọ ya, ịla anụ olu m, ịnakọrọ ego ọbara were kwụọ ụgwọ ya. Mgbọ iche na ọbọngo ka ị nọ. Ọ bụghị ọbọngo ka ị nọ na ụgwọ ụlọ ọgwụ they will fling your property away. So okwu juru m n'ọnụ, but jisie ike na asị gị na ọrụ enweghị ihu, and your analysis is superb. Help our people that cannot reason on their own to reason for them. And gbasara ndị be anyị nọ na bongo, ka m gwa gị eziokwu, o nwere okwu ikwuru about when Finland came to collect data. You see our people will cut it and twist it. Our people need to be taught a lesson, because we are the problem. We're the problem of ourselves. I'm telling you first-hand information. I do feed work. You see people that come online, they are the vagabonds of our people. Ndị buy that can afford data, none of business, they don't want to be Biafra. Ndị nọ bụ ndị kụwa gwugoro. Then ndị nke bụ ndị dị reasonable, enweghị access to internet. They depend on hearsay. I bet anybody to challenge me. You know, like Bongole Gemu, go and make your research. The way to do people that can they don't want Nigeria to divide. ọ dịla enweghị ala arụ nwetụrụ reasonable nwere access to internet. Our people bụ our problem. Ikwutere okwu Imo State, ikwutere all the places a na-egbu ebe nwere one mighty politician na-enye ego, Allah sing his praises, he opened door for Fulani to come. Our people need to be dealt with. I keep saying it. To the extent all of them will troop in the street and be saying that we want Simon, we want MNK. That is when ọrụ a ga-enwe iwu. Ọ bụrụ na a na-agbafu egbe n'ime ọhịa and ke ndị osilaka all these vagabonds juru online akụ because when as we are doing now, I believe people from your village that are opportunity to subscribe to your channel, they will be getting clearer information of ihe the struggle mean. If na onye ahụ mgbe onye a ji gị 1 month obi ya ga-change, he will make research on his own. But anybody, community need never vavamusi. They can even develop apathy on struggle because he's unstable being, he's a waster, he's a fool. So Jessica, let me yield for others to talk. But all I know, we will get to where we're going. But for these fools,
Thank you.
I'm not moved. I know them.
Thank you, my
They are
brother.
doing devil advocates.
Mr. Kai, I have like is it a rebuttal on what the guy that just spoke? This is Madam Origin on that intel about Prime Minister Simon Ekpa to be repatriated. You know, if you go back to the man that died, Jesu Onokpasa, the one that said that he was talking about the Prime Minister when they bring him here, they'll buy him. All those are true, including the plan. There was a plan it was a serious plan, but as God will have it, it didn't work. And to be honest, I think, this is just me as a human being, I think that because on the Jesu Tega Onokpasa, he said it's a classified information. And I believe, I don't know if that man gave his life for this thing, because sometimes when people are planning, the same gallows, he didn't know when that thing slipped out of his mouth on the national TV, and that was enough for Finland to say, you people are planning to tie this guy. Why do you want us to repatriate him? So a whole lot of things are going on, and intels are going on. And what I tell these people, I call it quicksand Red Sea. You know, there is a quicksand and there is Red Sea. They are in both of them, and they will not survive it. All these people that have cooked to eliminate God's people, to annihilate people, and they are doing it bold because there is what they call impunity, and they have practiced impunity for 50 years, and they lied to the people. In this time around, I keep saying it, if you are awake, stay awake. We must be alive and tell the story. We must do what it takes. United States of Biafra is there for us to grab and hold. And I know what the Constitution of United States of Biafra said, and I'm reading it. If you don't have it, go and grab it online. There's one that is $50 now. And read it, and you will know that we already safe. That is why these ones that are doing Plan B, they know what the package they gave to them, and they should be ready to surrender their lives, because whatever they have agreed to sell up a whole generation for their pittance, they have failed, and we are here. Thank you, Mr. Kai.
Thank you so much. God bless you, man. Before we go for the before 3M join us, before I give my mic to him, rather, he's here already with us. Four chief. People that joined us when we started this live broadcast, I said something that there's someone that always comment here that I find you in Sona Barawa's platform telling their friends, like the video, share. You are the one. Four chief, who are you? Because you always put a comment here, and I would like to get an answer from you. Maybe you can follow the link. Come here. Don't on your camera. Let us hear your voice, because I'm surprised to see you. That was last Sunday. Was this not Saturday? During the fundraising, you were there telling them to like the video, like the video. You are the least person that I expect to do that on their platform. I'm just saying, because I'm not my own. I don't hide feelings. Anyway, let's hear from Triple M.
Yes, my brother, can report.
How's that going?
Lenu moga digi mao. Tule moga masigi. Iya imere onyozo emegi ya oga digi ma. Lenu moga digi mao. Tule nu moga masigi. Iya imere onyozo emegi ya oga digi ma.
I'm with my friends.
It's well, my brother. Everything is being unfolded. Everything is being unfolded, my brother. Thank you, my brother, carry power this evening, this good evening from my location. I greet each and every one of us in the house, both those in comment section, the lovers of freedom, those that dreamed and pray for our leaders to be free, and also pray for our final restoration. I applaud you all. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you. We can never retire until we get our destination. We can never get tired, because victory is sure. They usually say there is light at the end of the tunnel. Brother, we are using lights while we are entering the tunnel. We are seeing road. It is only the fools and the gullibles that say that that expect to see the light at the end of the tunnel. We, the Genuine Biafrans, the people that spirit of Biafra is leading, are the people seeing clearly. We are watching everything with color television, not black and white. Oh, and I'm up sticker locals that buzz on a chateau somehow, man, not black and white color TV. We are watching plasma. We are watching them in plasma, color television. Yes, my brother. That's how they be. That's how they take come out. Sometimes we go, come with the other way around. Here they maybe hear more for those that understand the spirit of the things of the spirit. We are in time of Strugede. This is Strugede time. And as we all know, those in spirit, Strugede is the dance of the spirit. It is meant for only those in spirit to dance the dance of the spirit. Just like what Eggman has been, blabbering here and there. He knew all this. That is a confession he made. Someone asked him on his platform, is it now that you know all these things? Oh, you know and you pretended. He said, no, that we have been managing it since January or February. That they are just managing Nkere to make sure we get what we want. You know all these things since then. Still coming to that your evil platform to be saying, Ngozi Orabu Fulani, you are doing this. Ngozi Orabu Fulani, you are doing this. Abba. He that first affected firewood invites lizard for dinner. Onye mara asụ ya sọ n'ikwe. Ga amaghị asụ lekwe mpara gị tie ya gwogwo. You know, consign us. My fellow Biafrans, whatever thing we see now is the process. Nothing is happening out of mistake. These things are the process. We must have a story to tell. This Biafran restoration have gathered so many history that and this particular history we made a huge amount of success when it's time. But I pity any other country that would like to follow our footsteps for our freedom, because we made a very huge history. We break so many records and make a record which no one can break in terms of freedom. That is what Biafra has made. Bring other countries that gain themselves. They didn't even get more up to half of what we have gotten today. But see, they are free. No wonder what leader Mazen Nandekalu says this. He said we have a formidable array of enemies to fight. He's not saying this to make us feel weak or to make us lose hope. Biafra is sure. It doesn't matter what they happen. It doesn't matter what happens. It doesn't matter what they do. Biafra is a sure game. And believe you me, we are seeing it today. You know these people, why they are doing all they are doing? They are paymasters. And even Zoo and Finland, they have agreed. They have reached agreement of bringing our PM back to Zoo. But Akachukudia, Kai Akachukudia,
100%.
If it is
100%.
if it is just what we are doing, maybe God is not with us, my brother. We are nobody. They have reached agreement that make these criminals to do what they are doing with their full chest. Because they know that as a criminal before we talk, our leader Masna and Carlo case, everything is done and dusted. One name, our PM deportation to Zoo is done and dusted. But what hold them on the neck is going to court. Court must surely.
Triple M, you know what? Let us manage 2 minutes, so because I'm planning to come back again.
Okay. Let me
just two minutes.
Yeah, so they went to court, and you know the court in Europe, because if they do otherwise, one because all eyes, and see where we break the camel's back is that declaration. If they succeeded in stopping it, Otilo, thank you. I lead my mic.
Let's go to Greg. Greg, you know the rules. It's mad. Unmute your mic. Nobody can ever.
Kai. Good evening to Biafrans.
I greet you.
My greetings to every Biafran. May God bless us in this new month and keep us and sustain us and give us victory again. Yes, my brother, without wasting time, you know, this criminal, Vam, any reasonable person who can sit down, analyze this guy, we know that the guy is a pure criminal. Before I say anything, the only thing that made Vam to turn around against Nkere was because it is very clear now that PM will come out anytime from now. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you can.
There is no other thing. There is no other thing that causing them to start confessing now.
Like what?
Continue. Don't worry, continue.
Okay. So there is no other thing that is causing them now to start confessing, only because they find out that the PM will come out at any time. And they find out that all their plans have failed. Number one, this guy tell us that he was staying with Nkere in the same hotel in Finland. It shows that Van were aware when they said there was no money to pay for the hall. Van was aware that they don't want Biafra to be declared. They planned everything they want to do. Even Van is receiving more information and money from Nkere more than Akbarawa, because Akbarawa is in Africa. Because when he tell you that he was the one that called Akbarawa to Nkere's side, he should know that Nkere and Van are more in partnership than Akbarawa. So the only thing, that when he brought Akbarawa inside, then Akbarawa bought his idea, and then Nkere was happy because he, as the minister and his vice, all of them started working in the same direction. So these people, you see, more confession will still come out. Many confession, because he know a lot. And he started deceiving Biafrans by telling he was there. When the PM sent the first message, he called Remigius and said, why must they obey PM? When Mazen Nanekano, PM did not obey when he was in dungeon. And with every indication, they have planned everything they want to do before they start coming to Finland. So there is nothing that this guy, Van did that was accidental or whatever you might call it. He knew every single damn thing he was doing, both the money he was collecting, he knew his reason for collecting those money. But now he just dropped Nkere because he found out that the PM is coming, and the shame will be on his side again, because everybody had been hitting him hard that he betrayed PM the second serious time. That is why you see him turning around trying to look for where he wants to hook himself, because he cannot stand it when the PM come out. He knows he's already out. So any person that is listening to his confession, that person is just making, for me, it makes no sense. Because a criminal will always know what he wants to say. Telling you Dr. Ngozo Reweze refused to, PM said they should not declare Biafra. So the crime of Dr. Ngozo Reweze was that Biafra that was planned for 1 year to be declared was declared. That was the crime. Why they knew already they don't want Biafra to be declared before they start coming to Finland. And it was that Biafra declared, not voted. So even if the PM was there, he will still make vote for declaration of Biafra. And the cabinet will vote. And the people that came to Finland as well will vote. So all this, his confession, is already, all the money he ate is on his neck. And he saw the battle. All this money he took, what did he not know the problem when they stopped the military from fighting? As somebody that took away his master, which anger did they show? The only anger Nkere and Van could plan to show was to stop declaring of Biafra, but did not show it on the ground, on the battlefield. That to plan to quench everything so that the Finland government will say, yes, everything that is happening is because the PM. So they try to stop the military from acting, so that they will say it is the PM who is doing it. They try to stop the Biafra from declaring, so that they will say it is because the PM is not here. He is the one gingering the Biafrans for the declaration of Biafra. So everything Van planned with his Nkere failed. Now he's trying to wash his face. He cannot come out of it. No matter what he cry, he will bring out a lot of confession, but it will not work. He's a criminal. He remained a criminal. There is nothing he can do about it, because it's too late for him. Thank you, my brother, for now.
God bless you, Greg. Thank you so much. Thank you for giving us this wonderful thoughts. We understand who they are. It's not that we our own is to remind us. Everybody that can, if you can be true to yourself, you can be truthful to yourself. There's nothing you can tell me. We know all those things. Just that sometimes we pretend to forget, which I just say pretend because I know many of us have many things in mind. Ozel, let's hear from you.
Good evening, Biafra. Mazika, good evening.
You're welcome, sir.
Okay, my brother. Like always says, they say one with God is majority. You know, they will gather and all their gathering will be disarray. You understand? So, like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu always says, he said when the Israelites was, the Jews were about to, realize their freedom, a lot of elite was against it. A lot of the elite was against it. Reason, because of their business here and there, because of the comfortability here and there. So the same thing is applicable to what we are doing here. So our own will not be different. It's normal. The elites are comfortable. They have oil, they have access to wealth. They have access to everything that is happening, so long as the current government are providing them all their needs. They don't bother. You understand? So whoever that's saying that the elites will not show concern or that person don't know how freedom are being achieved. When the PM was giving the letdown on how the Israel got their independence, he told you how he started. A Hungary Jewish family, a boy just from nowhere, and he started the movement. And today Israel is an independent nation, and they are doing marvelously well as a result of one person's single act. So it's all about that. So nobody should be bothered whether the elites are supported what we are doing or not. The issue is that are we really know what we are looking for? That's the most important thing. Leave about emotion. We are here is not Biafra agitation or freedom is all about emotion. That's why I love your platform, your analysis. Yeah, you don't entertain emotion. You go straight to the point, analyzing issues. We are not here to castigate or to kill people or to say all manner of violence was. Rather, we are really analyzing issues that concerns us, concerns our future, concerns our generation. You understand? So we are not here to, lamenting, attending, making noise like one is such a do, accusing people here and there. That's what we are not here for. So the real thing there, Bam Bam as a person, the Eggman, well, it's only a foolish one will be taking that one serious. The guy is unstable, a mediocre for that matter. A man that today, what he said today will be different what he said tomorrow. And the next day, you keep on saying all manner of funny thing. Is he the one that will be taken serious? Look at their camp, look at their group, look at their whatever they call themselves. Look at how everything is going. Now, look at the difference. The USB, look at the USB. Since the declaration, the Madam Orabueza have been taking the leadership. Have you seen new nonsense? Everything are going accordingly, according to the template, the plans. Are you seeing gossiping here and there? Are they gossiping? They are busy doing what they know they should have done. Look at them. Look at the evil they plan. So I wasn't surprised of whatever Bamba is saying. I know he's not someone that one need to be taken serious. We listen to them. Why we listen to them? To know they are evil. When they are talking all those manner of nonsense, we will debunk them. That is why we listen. And why in church? I was in her platform last night. I was there. Even when can you believe that why in church didn't know the difference between Green Light Africa voice and Mr. Rosa, the one I normally call Rosa? He didn't know the difference of the two voices. He was accusing Rosa.
My brother, that means you don't know who Aisha is. She knows. She knows how the difference. She knows that it's not Rosa. She can tell you why Aisha is the kind of person that can lie just to paint you bad at any given time. Like she can say, why? If you push her hard, she will tell you that you are the guy that you are the man that was with Abacha. The day Abacha died, or the day Abacha stole money. You understand? She can say that. So don't think that she knows that very, very well. She knows that very, very well.
Yeah, is it the people that Biafrans will be taking their words serious? You see, you can imagine that kind of people, the kind of mindset of that kind of individuals. So is it the kind of people that when they are giving their message, will be taking their message serious? Anyone that taking their message serious, that person don't know what he's talking about, doesn't know what the freedom is all about. Listen to the classic information that coming from your people, platform like your platform, your platform and the other independent platform. Look at the kind of classic information that are coming out from you people. The people that are the voices, the people that are analyzing, the people that are talking your platform. I listen to their, I do go to their platform, I listen to them. Even when you talk something contrary, they will just thunder fire, they're beginning to curse you. They're beginning to lay manners of curse on you. And you'll be wondering, what kind of human beings are these people? Just only maybe say something that they didn't like. The kind of curse they will tell you. One day I wasn't following one of their platforms. The guy said something that they didn't like. They said the guy, I'll curse you, I curse you. You know, before man, these guys are very funny. Well, their friends, the difference is so clear. The gap is too much. The gap is too much. The USB and whatever they call themselves, the fallback republic and chapter republic, the gap is too much. It's not left for you guys to. You don't need to tell you. You already know. Rather, some people are confused. They don't know if at all the propaganda is so heavy. They don't know whether if the USB are really doing it well. But you can see it now that the gap is too much. The USB and whatever they call themselves, the fallback republic, charter republic, cannot be compared in any ramification. So Biafrans, please be wise and follow to support our government. The mandate needs to be supported and protected. Mazika, keep on doing the good job. God will be your strength. You understand? They say, seek the kingdom of God, the rest shall be added to you. Continue doing the good work. You will never regret whatever good you are doing for the freedom of Biafrans. God will reward you immensely for your good work. Thank you for your opportunity to give me tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Ozel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. God bless you. Let's hear from our own brother, our uncle, our papa, all you are God. Also, you're welcome, sir. I'll mute your mic.
Yeah, now well done. We say now 2 minutes. I will not exceed 2 minutes anyway because like that our brother rightly said or you rightly said, we have seen it all. It is only maybe if it's new people. We saw everything unfolded in our eyes from Mazin Nandi Kano from day one. We saw how they rattled Obatobia. In fact, what happened, they could not even come close to Obatobia. Like this was now, who can go to Obatobia and now hug Obatobia. But the point I want to make is because these people, I don't know if they know history. This Biafra is not going anywhere anytime soon. Biafra is not moving an inch. I told you something last time. What these people don't know is that the people at the helm of affairs of Biafra, this United States of Biafra, I don't know who they are talking to, but like this our brother who does, we also talk to these same people. I told you last time when these people who came out with, who went in with Obatobia, they came out, we spoke with them and we saw what they told us. So people like us, when we come here, we only come to listen, or sometimes we listen to our brothers and sisters who are analyzing. But if this group of people that I'm looking at, come and go, my brother, we grow up at home. We knew if I have said something to you, if you go to make any arrest, or if you go to something to go and find out criminality, if you go to a society, the moment you step in, nobody knows you, but the only people who will identify you, your presence is only the bad people. I think they understand me. The people can pass through you. Even your walkie-talkie can talk. They will not even come to notice that this man has one. But it's only bad people who will recognize that there is somebody in our midst. This person, we are not comfortable with this person. This group of fools, this group of fools, this Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, forgiveness are not in our dictionary. We will never, if God himself will not forgive these people. These people who are delaying our going home. Every day, I don't say anything. I pray. I say, may Elohim, may the King of Glory, Mazika, these people, they will never be forgiven. You see this group of people, they will never be forgiven.
They have done a lot.
These people, they will never be forgiven. Because what people have done to Biafrans. I called my village recently. They said they are doing security, this and that, putting up security. They went to my place and discovered that almost 4 places Fulanis have entered there. Nobody knew when they entered. Nobody knew when they settled. Now, remember when our DPM passed law for self-defense? Since from that day, he pronounced that first self-defense. Nigeria took the same thing she pronounced. The same thing we passed into law. They took it over. They say now everybody defend yourself. Right now, any community that you don't see Fulani in that, my brother, anybody is telling you maybe the person is not looking well. But the good news I want to use to conclude is that every community have waking up. So let them take their money they have given them. Because I discovered something in Europe. When we are coming to Europe, okay, let me conclude. That was where we were caught, somewhere in Greece. They put us in prison. We spent some years in, like maybe a year and in prison. And in that prison, we are like 300 in one warehouse. We don't bath, there's no bathroom there, no toilet there inside that place. But something happened. The time come, but the people that they pray too much. Now, if you see prayer, and anytime they pray for me, they ask me to, they don't know me, but they ask me to give them, like, encourage them. I have always said one thing to them, we're up to 300 men and women. I say, see this Europe where they go, where we there for this place, in case if we go out. Not be everybody will come Europe. And I apologize because not be saying your bed don't make them, but there are people who came to abroad who know at the base on maybe what they do or what they are doing, they were not able to put themselves together. Some people is family background, some people is family not letting you do what you're supposed to do. But these are these people that when the moment they hear money, my brother, you can buy these people with 500 is big now. That's what is playing out here. Look at that Dorama, somebody like that, in Europe. I think he has a red passport. Look at Vagabond. Look at that guy. I don't want to call their name. I don't listen to them. If I come to your platform, if I cite them where you are analyzing, I watch. But I can never in my whole life open any platform these fools are into, because what they have done to me, I should have been rejoicing in Biafra land now, but here we are. So my brother, I want to thank all of you who have made us. Who we are is who you people make us. That's why we keep listening to you people, that may Elohim continue to uphold you guys, keep you people, may nothing happen to any of you that are making us go to bed and even sleep. If they ask me now for home, one of my young here, I say, if you wake up every day in Imo State, if you come back, you will be celebrating that you come back, to tell you how bad it is. And this Oluku is from Imo State. Is these people not talking to him? So my brother, if we are going home, it's done and dusted according to Ejiofor. It's done and dusted. We are going home. They can never stop us from going home. So thank you so much, my brother.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
part of
Thank
that
you.
for a long
Thank
time.
you.
I thank everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate.
Thank you.
Who is next? What? Obapo. Okay. One notch Okay, you just jump. I thought you just exit the room, but it's our brother that said to check out. So please unmute your mic. One notch. One notch. One notch. Are you there? Okay, one notch is not here. Let's Ole, unmute your mic. Ole, unmute your mic. Ole is not here as well.
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here, bro. I greet everyone in the house, and I greet you,
You're
Kai.
welcome. You're welcome.
Amen. But I
Just
don't have much to say. I don't have
give
much
us
to
2
say.
minutes or 1
Yeah, I
minute.
don't have
Just
much. I don't have much to say. I know it's like you can't hide the truth, and you never give a devilish person any chance to keep on doing them, even throughout attitude. And then the other way around again is like only God knows the reason why He's confessing what they have already planned. And you remember you remember what you said during the time of declaration of 2024 November. He said the reason why they did what they did because he got a peace and himself. There's some people are planning against the declaration of the convention, and you find out that these guys have just said everything with their planning, how they plan and what they want to do. And he said when he said that when they find out that in the past in the plan of A they could not be able to handle it, so they have to go to plan B. You understand my point? Because that one they can't control it, so it's like they couldn't also able to do what they have to do on that plan A, which to stop the convention not to take place, the declaration not to take place. So the only thing I would tell you, everyone in this forum, is never you give an evil person a chance, and always have the heart of vengeance against evildoers, because they will keep on trying all the possible means to destroy. And we should all the time not to forgive any evildoer. Vengeance should be the things we have to give back to them. We give them back the vengeance for what they have done and what they are doing. So I rest my case on right. Carrying a good job, bro. Take care.
Thank you so much. That's a quick one. God bless you. Nwa nwa yawo. Nwa yawo ama m no bo chi de nwa yawo. Nwa yawo mute your mic. Nwa yawo mute your mic. Nwa yawo is not here and Anoche is not here. So Madam Origin, just give us a closing remark. Just no long talk, please, because I want to exit now.
Okay. Yeah, dear friends, we are not alone. The world is listening. The people in the contraption are waking up, and we need to continue what we are doing, which is to protect the mandates, to protect our new nation, do what we can do to provide for it. It's like a new baby, they have taken everything, including the oil and the tax people are paying. So whatever we can do to sustain our government, we will do it. And God will bless all of us. Thank you, Mr. Kai.
God bless you, ma. Thank you so much. I appreciate. Triple M, are you still here or you don't log in?
Anụ m ya nwanne mmadụ anọkwa m ya na-echekwa o.
Yeah, you closing the mark again.
All right, my fellow Genu Biafrans. Thank God we have a voice today. We have a
Yes,
voice.
sir.
When our DPM told one Ishocha in France, when she was bragging as if she's the only broadcasting service. Our DPM told her, God will bring the people that will fight for us, that will speak for us. And today here we are, Kai and every other people and people like us. God has made it. We made it. In fact, we made it. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I will wait
Thank
for the
you.
next time you coming live. Thank you.
Thank you, Trevor. God bless you. And Greg, you're still here with us. Greg is busy. Jose, are you there? Okay.
Yeah, my brother. So I just want to tell Biafrans to keep on doing what they are supposed to be doing by obeying the government, being with the government, supporting the government, and ignoring these criminals. These people are pure. Every of their act is criminal. My anger is not just that. My anger is not just that they gave him money. My anger is that he planned to stop the military to show their anger when their master was taken away. That is evil.
Sure.
That is evil.
You're right.
And at the same time, they plan to make sure that Biafra was not. So he have never come to this Biafra to actualize Biafra. He came to make money. No matter whatever he might tells me, he is evil. He have not tell us truth until one day the real truth will come out from his mouth. But the damage they caused, instead he started calling Dr. Ngoza Rebeze or Abu Fulani, and this woman did not do them anything. The woman did not do them anything. Instead, him, who Biafra supposed to be pouring ash on his face and his body, he is calling Dr. Ngoza Rebeze, who have not done anything. Instead, the woman started picking pieces of the things they destroyed. And they have the God to come and tell us, Dr. Ngoza Rebeze. God will judge them. That is my last comment. Thank you, my brother, and God bless you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We appreciate. Jose, let's hear from you.
Maazị ndị Igbo tụrụ ilu otokwa n'ọnụ ụka mgbede ama m the only sin madam Ngozi committee to declare Biafra ọ bụrụ only sin ọ committee since ya wụọ onye Fulani but mgbe ọ declare Biafra wụọ onye Fulani na ọ declare Biafra ya wụọ onye Fulani nsogbu anụ anyị manage m ụta ahụ ọrịa anyị mmanụ ahụ udo dịrị na ụmụnne m.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You are right. You made a very vital point there, honestly. But Ole, let's hear from you.
Yeah, my brother, just everybody should stay strong and believe in what the government is doing. And we should not have any negative thoughts or kind of negative feeling about if the government is doing it right. Because the government is not an easy road they are working on. Thank God that we have somebody who can steer the ship, which is DPM, and God will do it. Our PM will be with us, and Nnamdi Kanu as well. So, never is able to move Nkere. So let them do whatever they want to do, and I wish them the best. That's all I know is that vengeance should be our own tomorrow.
All right, thank you so much, my brother. Thank you. So, my people, we have come to an end of this live broadcast. We will plan to come back again later our broadcast. So, do me a favor and like the video before you go. I have to appreciate all of you that joined me on studio. Just like Tripem said, that they said that they are the king of kings, and everything on social media. Without you people, without your support, how can it be quite difficult? So I have to thank you. You know yourself, you know your role. May God bless all of us. And please join me later. We are going to end it now. God bless all of you. All of you in the comment section, I appreciate you, of course, and all of you that like the video, that shared it, that support us in any way. May God reward you mightily, and see you again tonight. Bye bye for now.